Hi, today we're going to talk about modal verbs of deduction and speculation. So firstly, just to recap, modal verbs are auxiliary verbs that we use with a main verb to convey a specific function, like permission, advice, obligation, ability, and so on. Examples of modal verbs are may, might, must, could, should, can, and so on. So let's look at the ones for deduction and speculation. We use these modal verbs to talk about things we think or believe based on some given information. The modal verbs we use for these are might, may, could, can't, and must. Just those. We use might, may, and could to show a possibility, something that may be true. You think it is very possible. Whereas can't, you think it's 100% impossible. You don't believe it. Must, you think it's 100% possible or true. You definitely believe it. With might, may, and could, there are some clues in a sentence to show us that these are possible. So sometimes we might use these phrases like maybe, perhaps, I suppose, I'm not sure, I can't decide. These show us that it can't be, can't, or must. Do you see what I did there? Example, John's not in his office. He might be at lunch. It's a possibility. He might be somewhere else. We're not sure. That can't be Sam. She went on holiday yesterday. So perhaps you saw someone that looks like her, but you know it's 100% not her because she went on holiday. Hello, you must be George. Nice to meet you. So I am 100% sure that you are George because I'm expecting you, for example. Or perhaps I've even seen a name badge. On to the past modals of speculation and deduction. These are very similar. So essentially we use these to talk about things that we think or believe happened in the past based on some given information. We form it with the same modal verb as we've just talked about, followed by have, followed by the past participle of the main verb instead of the infinitive of the main verb. Let's look at some examples. So if you remember this present modal that we looked at, John's not in his office, he might be at lunch. It's a possibility now. Whereas, where did John go? You're asking about the past. He might have gone for lunch. It's a possibility. Okay. Neighbours can't have moved house yet. I saw their car in the driveway. So you think they definitely did not move in the past because you saw their car. Lena used to have short hair. She must have grown it. We think that's 100% true because now we see she has long hair. I hope that makes sense and I hope that helped you. Thank you for watching.